Yo, welcome back to another episode of the what? Miightyverse, where culture, controversy, and bars collide, man. First thing first, you see the number of subscribers that we are at, people. Yes, we are at 199. Turn up, turn up, turn up. And check, yo, you already know we are one subscriber away from 200. Is it going to be you? Is it going to be you? I hope it is. You know what I'm saying? Before we begin, if you can, go ahead and like up, go ahead and sub up, and you know what I'm saying? Let's just, you know what I'm saying, build this channel, because what I be giving is honestly grade A freaking quality. You can feel the passion and everything coming through. And this topic that we are going to talk about today, folks, is a passion-filled topic. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even going to time myself on how long this video is going to be, because one thing I do love is hip-hop. One thing I do respect is the culture. And without further ado, let's get right into this daggone video. So we all know the infamous line by Young Jeezy, right? Trapping ain't dead, these niggas just scared. This time we're gonna drop the T. Rapping ain't dead, these niggas just scared. They just scared. But I feel that this is a perfect time for none other than hip-hop. This is a time where we reset. And this topic is coming about because I've been wanting to speak about this topic for quite some time now. I ain't gonna hold you. But this topic is more so on the forefront of a lot of content reviewers, hip-hop reviewers, music reviewers, whatever you will, pick which one. But this topic is now prevalent because Billboards had dropped news saying that for the first time in 3 decades, hip-hop is not within the top 40, and it came about from their new rule that they implemented, where if a song stayed on the charts for a good amount of time, but then it falls below, let's say spot number 14, y'all can read up on it if you like, but let's just say spot number 14 or a certain spot, then it's out, it's wiped out completely from there, from the top 40. For me, I see where they were trying to get at, saying, oh, hip-hop doesn't have one, hip-hop doesn't have one. And of course, everybody was leaning on the simple fact that it's because Drake is not there. And I feel that it's a good reason. It's a good thing that, for one, Drake is not there. I'm not saying that out of slight. I promise I'm not saying that out of Drake hate this time. But for one, I truly feel that the gentleman needs to slow down. You know, as far as the quantity and everything, when you have a whole high level of quantity, quality suffers. We know that. You know what I'm saying? And it's none other than just like fast food. And we're gonna get into the deepness of these topics and everything. But I want to start by saying that hip hop is in the place where it needs to be. It is not dying, folks. It is not dying. They just changed the rules, which altered the whole entire ratings and everything, the placements. But if that's what gonna cause people to look at hip hop differently, then by all means let them, because we don't need them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm not the only one that's been feeling like, bruh, hip hop needs a reset. The music that we've been hearing has been none other than, you play 30 seconds of hood music, about 17 plus people already done got shot. Niggas already had a switch. Niggas had this. Niggas got Swiss cheese. Niggas, You go to the hip hop genre for the females. Oh, twerking. Oh, I could take a man. I could this and the third. And these are great songs if for certain environments. I will say that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you want to, you know, feel a bit violent, just like movies. You know what I'm saying? You don't always watch action movies. You don't always watch comedy movies. It's supposed to fit whatever kind of vibe and energy you are in. But however, when the mass is being force-fed the lethargic BS that we've been hearing, then the youth thinks that, okay, that's what's going to get me on. That's what's going to get us on. So if I don't have any ops, I'm gonna rap about having ops until I get some ops. But then when people get press them, then it's like, oh dang, like they're exposed. So this is what I mean by having a hip hop reset, and it's a beautiful time. You know what I'm saying? It's certain times for certain music for certain occasions. But overall, when that's being the lead, you know what I'm saying, you have people that just influences the crash out culture amongst the youth. And we are going to get on that topic, you know what I'm saying, on another video, because if you did not know, I do music myself, and I have a song called Crash Dummies. I play a little snippet for you right here.
So many brothers be dying, losing their life over violence and pride. Tired of these moments of silence and tears in our eyes. So filled up with rage, we hide it and keep it inside. We misguided, who's giving us guidance? Cause the OG's either dead or in jail. Yeah, that's the culture. And these babes are left to raise themselves, and now they hopeless, not knowing how to express themselves and talk it out. Just like real men, to feel like a man, they'll shoot it out. So many lives could have been saved with a simple conversation, but niggas have too much pride and even way less fucking patience. And fuck it, man, I'ma ride. My niggas gon' bail me out, but your niggas the ones who told you ain't never getting out. Crash out. I know these niggas, man, these niggas crash out. Nigga, I know these niggas ain't telling me. These niggas crash out just to feel like men. Hope you boys know how to fight, cause ain't no guns up in the pen. Man, these niggas crash out.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just pretty much talking about people crashing out, the youth crashing out. But I feel like it's only like that because the leading songs that's in their algorithm, mind you, the algorithm is that of destruction. You know what I'm saying? It's that of violence. So it's like, if that's the way that I could get on, because that's all I'm being fed, and that's what I see people gravitate towards. Although I personally like collecting Yu-Gi-Oh cards or playing Fortnite with my peoples and not Call of Duty, I have to be a drill monster because I love music and hip hop. So I feel like this is going to make me feel cool and look cool. Is bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Because that leads to death, that leads to jail, that leads to problems that they didn't even need to associate with in the first place, because it's not them in their background. If that's your background, then that's a different story. But like I said, that's also a different video, because I'm not trying to have it where it's like, you know what I'm saying, paying the light on that. So the hip hop reset is what is needed, because, and I keep saying that because the algorithm has been shitty. Everybody's focused on streams. Everybody's focusing on numbers. Nobody's getting paid.
How fucking long do I have to keep doing this shit to make money off of this shit, bro? I have 100,000 fucking followers on Instagram. I have 50,000 followers on TikTok. Nobody wanna give me money. I don't wanna start an OnlyFans. My music career is fucking trash. I have 40 fucking monthly listeners. What the?
Here's the truth. Attention doesn't equal money anymore. And the artists who will actually win in the next 5 years, they're not playing the game like normal artists. They're artist-creator hybrids. So ones who make music, but they play the game and move like a content creator.
Bruh, this actually, the more I think about it, this might need to be a series. I might actually do a series on Hip Hop Needs a Reset. Because you have the algorithm we could talk about. New Rory and Maul had broke down saying that phones are the issue with the connection, you know what I'm saying, even though it's supposed to be there to provide us connections. You have the crash out culture amongst the youth. Yeah, we're gonna make this a series. So I'm just gonna talk, I'm not sure where this is gonna go, but we're gonna just name this one right here part 1 for sure. With hip hop, right? It's pretty much like we're entering a blog era. So, you know, it's like we are moving away from everybody sees us to a need to know basis. And that's beautiful. Don't let people think that's not just because of the numbers, because for one, hip hop was not founded on numbers. It was founded on feelings. It was founded on emotions. It was founded on being pushing the status quo, pushing against the commercial. It was founded on the grittiness. You know what I'm saying? It was founded on that. But when we play the algorithm game and the streaming game, we can stay on that topic real quick. When we stay on those and chase our success based off of numbers, when women lie, men lie, numbers lie. You think I'm lying? Look at streams, right? So how is it that you can have all these followers on platforms like TikTok and everything, You could go viral by doing the most outrageous thing, but then you can't sell out a ticket. Y'all remember what happened with Smoke Perp, right? He was right up there with Lil Pump, and this isn't just to shun him, but that's just pretty much what I'm coming up with as far as like somebody that fits the narrative that I'm, you know what I'm saying, speaking on. Just because you have followers doesn't mean you have money, folks. And to dig a little deeper, we are in a streaming era. Streaming, it has its pros and cons, just like everything. I would say the main con would be the payout. The payout, you get 0.003 cents roughly on a stream, you know, but when you're on when you got a song that goes viral and be like, yo, hey, I got 50K listeners per month, this and the third. All right, cool. Are you eating? I ain't eating. Why is that, bro? Like, hold on, you got 50K, you got 100K subscribers, 100K listeners monthly, but you're not eating. What you mean? What you doing? The algorithm pushes the BS, but the people that it push still aren't eating. So it's like, bro, it's a double whammy. Like, bro, you ruining your reputation for the sake of $1, and then when we ask you to show you us, you know what I'm saying, what your recoup is, you don't have anything to show. So therefore, we're left with microwave music and people chasing the simple fact that they think that followers equate to currency, and that's not the case. So cool, hip hop may not be in the front, and that's a good thing. Hopefully it would keep the culture vultures from swooping in to say, oh, this and the third, because it's going to have to get back to its grassroots. It's going to have to get back to the boom bap. It's going to have to get back to the independent feel of it. You know what I'm saying? And I love the simple fact of a whole lot of independent artists that's taking that route, including myself. And I was doing another video. Like I said, I'm gonna make this a series because you have the Currencies, you have the Russell, you have the La Russells, you have the Larry Jones. You know what I'm saying? People that team up with labels for distribution, but however they remain independent. That's where the bag is, not the smoke and mirrors behind the streaming services and how many followers you got. So hip hop is not dead. These niggas just scared. Rapping is not dead. These niggas just scared. That's it, man. I don't want this video to go too long. Like I said, this will be a series. But make sure you check out my song Crash Dummies. I dropped a whole project, by the way, y'all. It's called Benchwarmers. It's about the underdog. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I don't just do this as far as like the videos and talk about. It's like, you know what I'm saying? This is some stuff that I do, but rapping is what I do. Hold on, that's all right. We're gonna scratch that, but you know what I'm saying? Rapping is what I do. So I'm gonna make it easy for you. Y'all could just check out my project right here in the bottom. Click the link in the description. It's at mightyali.com. www.mightyali.com. But either way, nobody wants to type all that in, so I'll make it easy for you. I'll put that in the description below. Y'all check that out. Add me to your list. You're not going to find me on streams. I mean, you'll find some music, but you're not going to find this project on streaming services. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to take back my power that I have as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, I don't like the simple fact that they're trying to use artists' vocals to push their AI, and I'm also not in agreement with the payout. So if you want to support, by all means, I'm running a Proud to Pay campaign. Y'all tap in, let me know what you think. You can listen to it for free, and if you do decide to support, then by all means, please do. You know what I'm saying? $1 goes a long way. $1 goes a long way, especially when we talking about the cost of a stream. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not even going to be mad if it was $1. But I do ask for y'all support, and something I'm giving back to you all is if you do choose to support, then you'll get 2 extra songs from me on that project, man. Benchwarmers, we out. Let's get it, man. Hey, I'll tap y'all. I'll tap in on the next one. We're gonna make this a series. Hip hop needs a reset. Episode 1. This one was. We'll be back for another one. Coming soon. Deuces.
In the flowers. When's the last time you stopped and breathed? Took the time to acknowledge earth and feel the breeze. Feel the grass between your toes and your feet. Feel the sun on your nose and your cheek. This morning a butterfly was on my shoulder, telling me to slow up. I took it as my ancestors getting closer to me. In the physical realm, I guess, telling me to just breathe and let go of stress. Cause lately I've been feeling like Superman. I bet my Uncle Emmett will understand. For my family, I got this cape on, chasing the green like Draymond. Trying to make lemonade out of life's lemons. But in the midst of doing that, feel like I lost myself. I gotta get back, one with myself.